Okay, yeah, we'll start, we'll discuss, so that you know what Vijay ma'am shall no,
Yes.
we'll start the discussion, so that
Yes.
yeah, he resembles his father so much that people who see him tell him that he is a chip
Chip
of the
of the old
old
block.
block. Okay, he resembles his father so much. So I mean, people say that, call him, they tell him that he is a chip of the old block. Then people in power must not dash to the civic problems. What they should not
Back to square one, man.
Turn blind eye.
exactly, to turn a blind eye.
Blind
I said
eye.
no, turn a blind eye means blind eye na kanna moodittu polla is ignoring. That you should not do, right? So people in power must not. No, no, all these sentences and all, no, you can definitely use when you are writing for your corporation letter and all, when you are writing, no, you should say that people, I'm very sorry to say that the people in power, people in power of the local council is turning a blind eye to everything that is happening here, right? So when you're writing like that, definitely, your answer, you'll get, I mean, your marks, automatically your mark will go high. Whenever any external examiner, when they're correcting the paper, no, definitely when they're going to read such a content, it will be very, very impressive. Okay, you can use. That is why I have, I have chosen only those things. Okay, those kind of idioms. Then some people have the habit of
Making a mountain out of.
making a mountain out of a molehill. Okay, there some people are having that habit of making a mountain out of a molehill.
Or
Yeah.
blow things out of the.
Both are correct. Both means the same only.
Same.
Blowing things out of proportion also means the same only. Okay. Then the student dash in his preparation for his competitive exam. What I told you, he tried everything. I told you, you also try everything.
There's
Stone unturned.
He left no stone unturned. He left no stone unturned. That's why I told you, little you can, that first word alone you can alter to suit the sentence, to suit the tense of the sentence. Okay, then, so the student left no stone unturned in his preparation for the competitive exam. Then we must learn to dash and never give up. So that means what? You must learn to, what I told you, you should learn to take the bull, you should learn to take the bull by its horns.
Courage.
You should have the courage. You should know to take the bull. You can, tell your students also, no, hey, you must be ready to take the bull by its horns. Never get, never let fear take the better of you. Don't let fear take the better of you, when, especially during examinations. Lot of, children nowadays we see, they get stressed, they fall sick, they get fever, everything happens to them, is it not? So you should keep telling them, yes, I mean, challenges will come and it will go. So you must be strong enough to face them. So you must be ready to take the bull by its horns. Okay. Yeah. Then we must learn to, then the father dash seeking sponsors. I told you, this father dash seeking sponsors to save his ailing child. Ailing child means what? Ailing a sick child. Yeah, sick child, So, I mean, what did do to seeking sponsors? That means he wanted some money for treatment. Okay, somebody to help him for treatment. Okay, so what did he do? I told you, going from one place to other, doing. He ran from, the father ran from pillar to post. So you can also go tell your principal, sir, I ran from pillar to post to get all the information about the program, sir, yet I have not got it. Okay, so when you start using this, using, such enriched language, okay, automatically, what you will do, you will also start, using them in the class. So when you start using them in the class, passively, your students also will start learning them. Okay. Then the reporter was being the dash when he was interacting with the minister.
Devil's advocate.
Yeah, he was playing the devil's advocate. The reporter was being the devil's advocate. Okay, so you can
Devil's
tell even
advocate.
when you are when you are having problems, 11th standard, 12th standard, there will be so many problems, dealing with the students also. So no, you should tell them, hey, I am playing the devil's advocate. I will ask you. You cannot, it is not that I will ask questions only that are so that you are so happy about. I will ask you uncomfortable questions also, especially when you're doing something wrong. Okay, so you have to play the devil's advocate. Only then you will get the truth. Okay, yeah. Then the bride was dash as her date of wedding was approaching.
Butterflies in her stomach.
Very good. The bride was having butterflies in her stomach as her date of wedding was approaching.
Approaching.
Yeah. Then the nude stood. Okay. No, I just thought no, you yourself, I didn't explain the meaning of this idiom, but from this you can just say which one will come for the 9th one. The new student felt like dash for the first few days in the class.
Feet something.
No, he felt like a
Feet.
fish out of water.
Water. Fish out of.
Or how will a fish feel when you take it out of water? It'll start, it'll start not shivering and it'll start actually shivering. It's so uncomfortable. Where the fish is comfortable, the fish is comfortable only in water. So when you just take it out of water, you make the situation very, very uncomfortable for him, for the fish, is it not? So for the first few days, the new student felt like a fish out of water for the first few days in his class. No, I only, you can, when you are using such things, you really think you'll really be, you'll go to a place. Your imagination will go to a point to think, when you just take a fish out of water, how it will start jumping, no? When you just, even in aquariums, you have seen, once it comes out of water, it'll just start jumping, So, so that means it is so highly uncomfortable. So the new student felt like a fish out of water. Even when you go to a new place, for the first few days, you also feel like a fish out of water. But later what happens? You get accustomed to. You get accustomed to. What happens? You get accustomed to it. Yeah. Then all that the old man was trying to tell the youngsters of his family was what? What was he trying to tell this one? All that the old man was trying to tell the youngsters of the family, what happened? Whatever he was trying to say to the youngsters of the family, what happened? They fell into deaf ears.
Deaf ears. Yes.
They fell into deaf ears. Okay. Hey, you can ask your students, hey, whatever I'm teaching you is falling into deaf ears, or are you able to understand? Okay. Two students, even if it's not the whole class, two students at least, ma'am, what did you say? Falling into deaf ears? What does falling into deaf ears mean, ma'am? So, that means not listening. Not listening. Okay. So now this is how passive. That's why I always say, even when you are, scolding your children, use one high language and scold, so that, even that time he will learn. Okay. Actually, I think this one thing, one theory, your Mary ma'am had taught you some theory. I think one theory she was speaking about one theory where you are talking about at a point of stage, you should, how long will you hold the child's hand and walk? At one point you should leave the child's hand, is it not? You should leave the child's hand. So the child must know to come by himself. Okay. So when the child will be ready to leave your hand, when he is confident. When he is confident. So that confidence you must give him. You must you must create an atmosphere to give him that confidence. Okay. So definitely, these are some mediums, which I thought will definitely be of help for you when in the situation, classroom situation itself, we can use this. So only such idioms I have chosen, and I have given it, where you can incorporate this in your writing also. Okay. in all your writings, in your, especially in your paragraph writings. Okay, you have 120 words, 200 words and all to write, is it not? So no, with lot of mistakes and with no style, if someone is going to write, nobody will feel like reading it also. Okay, so you can definitely, I will post this worksheet also to you. Yeah, at least in your personal window, I will post it. Okay, I won't post it in the group, I'll post it in the personal window, so you can definitely use it for your future reference also, because you will know to use this in a sentence. Not only not only knowing the meaning of it, you must know, you will not get anything in this Google or just by own sentences. So no, you can you also can take a lead from this. No, you can take a lead from this, and you also can frame better sentences. Okay, yeah. Then your this one, and one more important part, important skill in writing is using the reported form. You have reported writing, no? You have, all of you have reported writing in your this one also, report writing also, no? In class 12. Yeah, in class 12 or 11 you have report writing, is it not? You have to write a report about anything. As English teachers, even now you have attended these workshops, right? You will be asked to submit a report once the school reopens. You will be asked to submit a report regarding the workshop that you had attended. Yes or no? For any seminar that you attend, any program that is happening in school. Yeah, do you people have that? Do you have that policy of writing the report? Yes or no?
Yeah, ma'am.
Generally,
For the
yes.
seminars or other things.
No, not only seminars. Like even do you have the thing of maintaining logbooks? Logbook maintenance will be there. Yeah, you don't maintain logbook.
No,
You don't maintain logbook, is it?
yes. No, ma'am.
Now, okay. So probably hereafter, you might, because a logbook is a book where you have the, you have every what is a program that is conducted in the school. You will make a note of it, so that at the end of the year, when you will be making school magazines, is it not? You will make school magazine, no? All of you, do you have school magazines?
Yes, ma'am.
You have school magazine, is it
Yes.
not? So then you will have the Valli, in your school you don't have a school magazine?
This year they said they are going to.
Oh, until now you have not had it, is it?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, that is why you people you really don't know the seriousness of it. Because once once your school starts growing, definitely you will have school magazine will become a mandatory part of your curriculum. Of your year's work. The one each year you'll have to make a school magazine. School magazine will have the total compilation of all the events that are happening in the school. Okay, so as English teachers, you will be given the responsibility of maintaining the logbook. Maintaining the logbook, now whatever incident, program or event is happening in your school, you will have to record it day wise. Day wise, you'll have to record it, and some competitions might happen, some programs might happen, some seminars might happen, some competitions, you might organize a competition, or your students might go to some the school for competition. All the sports day, annual day, prize distribution day, anything, all various things will happen. All these things, generally in a big school, you will keep noting all these things. Nowadays, you have a file, you'll note it, you have a e-file also, you will note it. And on the day, as English teachers, you will be given the responsibility of preparing the annual report also, no? Annual report for your school day, no? Do you all have that responsibility? Yes or no? Who does it in your school? Preparation of the annual report and all, who does?
Principal will do the annual report. The comparing work we will do.
Acha, annual report, principal only will do. So, so usually in bigger schools, principal will not have the time also. So it will be the PGTs who will have to do it. So report
We
writing.
will help, but the major work will be done by her. We will help.
You will help. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So no, definitely, there you can, so that is where report writing plays a major role as teachers. Okay. So students also, suppose you are asking them to write so once I'm telling one example is, after this workshop, you will be asked to go and write a report about the workshop. Right? So what tense, first of all, you will use when you are writing the report?
Past and surely past and surely.
Definitely past tense. Definitely past tense, right? So when you are supposed to use the past tense, that is where this reported speech will play a major role. Okay. So reported speech, reporting something that is happening. That is why time and again, we keep telling students also to perfect, especially this direct speech and indirect speech. When you're doing direct speech and indirect speech, generally, what do you tell your students? How do you start it? How do you start?
Report writing or
No,
there
for report writing, you need the reported speech, is it not? I mean, reported speech, even the indirect speech. Okay. So generally, when you're introducing, I mean, how will you introduce them? Introduce it to the students.
suppose it is sports day or any other day.
No, let us not go to writing report. Let us only stick on to writing things in indirect. You are introducing reported speech to your students.
Yes.
So, I mean, what do you do? I mean, what are the methods that you adopt?
No, first, playing a major role. How reporters are just using.
You're
asking a student.
Asking a student
to speak in a direct speech, and what he said, or I will say a sentence to the class monitor and ask him to report to the students.
Yeah, exactly.
We must tell them. We will tell them where actually we are using this reported speech. Like in TVs, the reporters are reporting about someone's statements. So this way we will give them the information like where we are actually going to use it, the purpose of learning this particular topic. Later, we can go ahead with some examples, or we must give them the rules, ma'am. Like these are the tenses we are going to change, and these are the words which are going to get changed. And what else we have like as a rule we should give them, and then we must enter into the topic.
Yes, the introductory part. What we have to easiest thing is I will ask the class monitor, ask to take page number 40. Go and inform. I will tell. Immediately that boy will go and inform that in the report. Ma'am asked to take page number this. So he will speak in that. That is the best way.
Yeah, that is the best way. Conversation is the best way. Okay. So, and there what you can do, one teacher's role, what you can do is, you can brush up the past tense of the verb forms. Verb forms. Okay. That, I mean, that for all the verb forms. Okay. You can ask past tense of is, was, past tense of are, were, can, could, shall, should, will, won't. Okay, will, would, sorry, will, would. Okay. Do and does. Do and does past tense. Has and have. Has or have. Had. Yeah. Had. Okay. So, and here will change into
there.
Now will change into
what, ma'am?
Now will change into then. Now will change into then. Tomorrow will change into
the next day.
The next day. Yesterday will change into
the previous
day. Today will change into
that day.
That day. Right? Then this will change into that. And if you are introducing questions, I mean, if you want to report a question, so what will be the rule for questions?
If or whether we have to.
For what question? We have two types of questions.
Exactly.
WH question, S or no question.
Yeah.
If it is WH question, we must go ahead with
you will not introduce
word.
If. Yeah.
The question word immediately next to that we must have the pronoun.
Yeah. Okay. So these rules, and always a past tense will change into
past perfect.
Past perfect. Okay. I ate my lunch will change into I had eaten my lunch. I had eaten my lunch. Okay. So there also what you can do, even if it is 11th standard, or I think in 11th standard also you have these tenses, no? Filling up of sentences with tenses you have, no? So even I have, so you have that. I mean, I think it comes in, first reordering of words and, fill in the blanks with the tenses. Even that is there, right? So but even these questions also. So don't, I mean, you know, you can always brush up the rules and then tell your students to attempt it. That is what I am doing for you also. I just brushed up all the rules now. So now you just, you know, change this conversation. Just go through this conversation and you can just write it also and you can tell me what will be the answer. You write this conversation in the reported form. Fine. We'll do it. Shall we start discussing? Yeah, Vijay ma'am, will you try? Will you try this first?
First one.
Yeah, I mean, in the whole conversation, you
One
just
by
ask wherever this thing, you know, and Valli
first
ma'am, you
sentence
also.
I will say, ma'am. Second
Yeah.
sentence. First one.
Hmm.
Rajiv said that the shirt was very beautiful, and he asked where he had bought it.
Okay, now rule wise it is correct. Rule wise you have changed everything, but how better you can put it? How better you can put it? Like grammatically, okay. You change
Yes,
this into
okay. Rajiv.
What did he do?
Informed that the shirt was beautiful, and he asked.
Are you informing? When you're telling something is nice, what will you say? Well, you're in 12th standard, I mean 11th standard, 12th standard. You're not in 8th and 9th. So what will you say? When I say something, hey, your sari is beautiful, that means what am I doing?
Appreciating.
Complimenting.
Complimenting, yes.
Yes? Yeah.
Yes.
So, so then what will you say? Rajiv complimented Sushil that his shirt was very beautiful. That shirt was very beautiful. And asked him where he will change into had bought, where he had bought it from.
That's right. Okay. Compliment alone.
Yeah. Okay. So no, I mean, why that to know those words must be used, because they're in 11th standard, 12th standard. No, little, you know, the style of writing has to, you know, it has to keep elevating. There has to be an elevation in the style of writing. Okay. Then Valli.
Ma'am, Sushil replied that he bought it from Simla when they had gone there during the vacation.
Yeah, when they had gone there during the vacation. Good. Yeah. Then next, Vijay.
Sorry, 1 minute.
Now Rohit is the third character. Rohit is the third character. Okay. So he
added.
Exactly.
Rohit added.
Or you can also say Rohit interrupted.
Interrupted.
He interrupted saying that
he would go there every year.
That Ram would
go there.
That Ram would go there
every year.
No, not Ram. Rohit interrupted telling that Ram told him that who goes there every year. Ram is telling, Rohit is telling, Ram was saying that you go there. See, there are 4 characters here. How many characters are there? Rajiv, Sushil, Rohit, and Ram.
Oh.
Okay. They are all mutual friends. What are they? They are mutual friends. See, in 8th standard, when we did this, reported speech, we did it only among 2 people. We did it between 2 people conversation, or between the teacher and the student, or between 2 people, right? So once they're going higher and higher, you know, so the characters involved here are 4 characters. 4 characters are involved. Okay. So then what did Ram told Rohit? Hey, he was telling that Ram goes, Sushil goes there every year. Is it not? So when Rohit interrupted saying that Ram told him that Sushil would go there every year. Sushil went there. Go will become went. Go will become went. Sushil went there every year. Every year. Understood?
Okay. Sushil, yes. Sushil agreed.
Or when you're
Affirmative.
saying yes,
Answered in
that is true.
affirmative.
Answered in the affirmative.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Okay. Sushil answered, or you can say Sushil acknowledged it. Okay. When you're acknowledging something, when you're saying something, I'm acknowledging it. That means I'm also saying yes. Yes, that's right. Okay. So Sushil acknowledged it, telling that it was true. Then acknowledge,
I'm still
telling
not
that it
clear
was
with this Rohit statement, ma'am. I'm not clear with this Rohit
statement. See here, I'll
was
write it.
saying something like
Rohit is saying. Ram was saying. It's okay, no. So Ram was, see, if you tell in the direct, he goes there every year. Ram was saying that Sushil goes there every year. Okay. Rohit is the third. So who and who are friends here? Ram also knows Sushil. Ram also knows Sushil.
Okay.
Understood? So
yes,
Ram was saying that you go there every year. Okay, so who is reporting now? Rohit is telling. Rohit is saying that Ram was saying that he went there every year. Who went there every year? Sushil went there every year. Ram kuda solittu irundha Sushil vandu every year he will go there abdinu.
Yes.
Now clear, Valli?
Ma'am, we are going to have the Ram was saying as it is there when we are converting.
Yeah, yes. You can, yeah, because it's already in the past continuous tense only, no?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, you can say, you can use the same tense. Ram was also telling that he went there every year.
Okay.
When you're converting past continuous, what will you say? It was raining yesterday only, no? Now it is raining means it was raining yesterday only, no? It was raining the previous night only, no? It was raining the previous night only, no? So it is. This is already in the past continuous tense only. Again, you need not change it.
Past continuous won't get converted into past perfect continuous, ma'am.
No,
we need not to change
no. That becomes very confusing. Not necessary. I mean, you can just leave it plain like this. You can leave it plain.
Okay, ma'am.
Then Rohit. What did Rohit do?
Would he get Rohit asked him? Would he get him a similar shirt?
Rohit asked Sushil.
Whether.
If
whether
whether or if
or whether we have to
yeah, always, I mean, always I'll tell you, for children also, you say insist on if is a smaller word, and where they'll not make spelling errors also. Okay, yeah, if he would
get him a similar shirt
when
he go the following year,
when he went there the following year. When he went, go becomes went, no? When he went there.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. But the next year, is it okay, ma'am? Went and the next
year. Following year. The following year. When he went there the following year. Yes, when he went there the following year. I'll just write it also. And
grammatically right, but something. Grammatically it is right, ma'am. Using went.
Yeah, when he went there.
Yes.
Okay, when he went there only, no? See, Rohit asked Sushil if he would get him a similar shirt when he went there the following
year.
Fine. Rohit asked Sushil if he would get him a similar shirt when he went there the following year. This is only correct. Any doubt? Still any doubt? We can discuss on it.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Ali, are you convinced?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No, what is
So
your
I thought
doubt?
that this following year is something like in the future, and when seems to be the past tense,
That's
ma'am.
why.
That's I got confused with that,
What?
ma'am.
When
That's
he?
it. When seems to be past, and the following year seems to be the near future, right? I mean
Tomorrow,
the
no,
future.
no.
No
When he
problem.
went there, the following year, the next year, when Achha, so here you say, when he went, no, when
Yes.
he went there, the next year only. No, I am reporting Danipa. But next year is mean Artha Varsham Porchadane. When he went there, the following year.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, when he went, yeah. No,
That's why I also asked the went and the following. This is past and that is
past. No. Yeah. When he went there the following year.
Yes,
Okay. You say in Tamil also and see how will he come. நீ அடுத்த வருஷம் போர்ச்சே எனக்கு வாங்கிட்டு வா. That's what we say, no? நான் அவனை அடுத்த வருஷம் போர்ச்சே வாங்கிட்டு வர சொன்னேன். That's what you will say, no? அங்கேயும் அடுத்த வருஷம் தானே. When he went there the next year only, no? No. So sensibly, logically also that is only correct, no? Yeah. Okay. Any doubts? Still think and tell me tomorrow. Ask me.
Okay. Yes,
yeah.
Sure.
What is your doubt? What you, I mean, you say you do you think that anything else will change in this? Will you get me a similar shirt when you go next year? Okay.
No, ma'am. This type of question once I dealt with this 10th grade, ma'am, where we have changed the first half, then the next half year, the go will, the go will remain the same, I guess, ma'am. Something we did some like this.
No. When he went there.
Went there.
Yeah, went there. That is 100.
Maybe, because the CBSE sample paper sometimes gives us a wrong answer.
Yeah. Because even to one of the sample papers I also took. In your 11th standard paper, one sample paper I have taken, I think it's a typo error, I think so. So, no, if it was, then I myself was thinking, what is this, why they have typed it? I think it should have been it, and they have typed if. So, no, probably that was a typo error. So, definitely in this, no, definitely you think again, I mean, now that you are asking, no, I also want to go through it again. Okay, just because you are raising this doubt, definitely, even if it's, if it seems very sensible, then we'll have to check it again. Will you get me a similar shirt when you go next year? When you go there, when you go there, this should be correct. When you go there next year. Okay, because all these are my own sentences. I don't take it anywhere. So, I mean, have I missed something? That also I just want to check. Will you get me? So who is asking? Rohit only is asking. Rohit asked Sushil if he would get him a similar shirt when he went there the following year. 100% correct, ma. When he went there the following, absolutely no doubt. Okay. So this is what it is. You are report, that is your third person. You are reporting a conversation between Rohit and Sushil. Who asked? Rohit asked Sushil. What did he ask? If he would get him a similar shirt who went there, when he went there only, no? When he went there, you're all reporting only. So it is 100% when he went there the following year only. Okay. So you need not have. Now I'm very confident.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, when you, I mean, that's why I'm also repeatedly reading it and finding it out. Fine. Yeah. Now, no, we'll just do this because, fill in the blanks using an appropriate word. It can be any part of speech. Okay. It can be a verb, it can be a preposition, pronoun, anything. When you're doing this, even when I was doing it, I was really getting a lot of doubts when I was doing this. So no, you just think and you just make a note of whatever. It can be a preposition, it can be a small verb, anything it can be. Just just think and do it.
Yes,
ma'am. Only one word, ma'am.
Yeah, one word. It can be a preposition. First one I will do for you. To be able to concentrate for a considerable time. For a considerable time is essential to difficult achievement. If you want to achieve something that is very difficult, okay, you must be, first step is you must be able to concentrate for a considerable amount of time. Okay, you cannot say that I can concentrate only for 10 minutes. I can't concentrate for more than that time. It is, I mean, if you're like that, you can never write a professional exam. A professional exam, you know, for reading a question itself, it takes more than, you know, especially a prose comprehension question, you see how much time it takes to read that question. No, it really takes a lot of time to read. Again and again, you have to go back, right? So you cannot say that, you know, I lack I mean, I cannot concentrate for a longer amount, a longer period of time. You should be able to. Okay. So the first one is to be able to concentrate for a considerable time is essential to difficult achievement, wrote Bertrand Russell. Yet the inability to focus in thoughts. You must always focus in your thought. Okay. Focus in. You always focus in something. Okay. In your thought. In what are you focusing? Focus in your thoughts, inside. Focus in thoughts is a serious, disconcerting problem for many of us. Many of us. Okay. William James called it the quality dash a denoted genius. It is a quality
and denoted.
It is a quality which is, it is a quality that, of quality
of
that of the quality of a denoted genius. See, we are saying no, correct the error in sentences. We are giving no that this one, you know, edit the passage and we are giving to the child. No, I mean, yes, you know, yes, how difficult it is for him when we are also doing this. No, so that is why I took a paragraph like this and gave. Okay, they're simple words of in. We are thinking, no, for the editing passage, what mean in, on, was, the off, this only you have to use, no. But how much of doubt we are getting, no? As adults, we are getting so many doubts. Then imagine how much children will get, how much children will be facing. Okay, so no, that's why I chose this. Though it is, I mean, you know, it's very confusing. When I also read, you know, I read 2-3 times to know what it is. Then, Sir Isaac Newton often forgot
to eat.
Then, when he was trying to solve a problem. Any verb. That's what I said. Any part of speech it can be. The magical facility is concentration, and the irony is,
in fact,
that when we are concentrating, we are oblivious. What do you mean by oblivious?
Forgetting.
I am oblivious to what is happening around me. That means what? Unaware of. I mean, how will you use it in a sentence? Don't be oblivious to what is happening around you.
Is it a forgetting?
No, not knowing what is happening around you. Unaware. Being oblivious. You know, some people can concentrate so much that they're oblivious to what is happening around them. You know, some people are like that. They will not, when they are into a subject, nothing will disturb them. That is their level of concentration. Nothing will do. Even if they'll not bother. They can keep concentrating. But some people, more 99% of the people, you know, we just want a pin to drop so that we get distracted. Yes or no? Yes. You know, a small noise of a pin also will distract us. But there are 1% of population of people who can, you know, they are so much into it that, you know, they'll say, oh, what happened? They'll ask. That is being oblivious to what is happening around. Oblivious now, just not knowing what is happening around you. Okay. And when you are concentrating, you should be oblivious to what is happening around you. Okay. You should not, you should not get distracted. Okay. Yeah. So we are oblivious to the fact. Okay, we are oblivious to the fact where we are. Where we are. Yeah, we are oblivious to the fact where we are. Or we can say, I'm not very happy with that sentence. Forget that. We'll leave that. It is at what? Dash level. It is at that level that inhibitions melt away. Pleasure is the pleasure in the task overrides our self-consciousness. The Buddhists call it the loss of life. The Latin root means centered. This is from one philosophical book only I took. Actually, it's on philosophy, it's a Buddhist philosophy. To say that, it is actually about when you are concentrating so much, the pleasure, they say actually you're not having life at all. That is that the state of self-consciousness. You're not, it's highly philosophical. Okay, I took it from a book of one philosophical book only. I took it. Okay, I like this philosophy. See, that much you are concentrating that it is equated to a loss of life. As though you're dead. It is like that. That much you are oblivious to what is happening around you. Okay, I know this was a little higher in level. Okay, the topic itself was a little high in level only. But okay, no, you're also adults and you're also mature adults only, no? So you also must be able to comprehend what is it. So that's why I took this for you. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Yeah. So like that's so now you understand. Small. Don't ever think, editing passage is so easy. Editing passages, really you will not know what is, I have one question. One of your 11th standard sample papers only I got this. Just edit this passage. Is this visible, ma? Because I'm not able to, just this more of this, is it visible for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
More of the fun.
Yeah. It's the 11th standard question paper only I've taken it.
Come from
more of fun, not the fun. More of fun and excitement in your life. So it is not the is wrong. More of fun and excitement. No, that's what I'm telling. How difficult, no, for a, imagine one 10th standard, 15 vayas payanda. So no, definitely, no, if he is not very comfortable with the language, no, even do you think it's an easy question? No, it is difficult only for him. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. More of fun and excitement in your life comes from
the use.
Comes from using. Comes from using your senses. Comes from using. Okay. Then comes from using your senses. Senses open up
the world.
A world.
Which
is not full. Okay, which is full of sights, sounds, smell, and it is smells, tastes, and things to touch. They sharpen your senses. They sharpen. No, it is what do you say? They sharpen your senses only. No, it's not ours. Yours. Talking about your only. No, they sharpen your senses, and the more you use it,
them.
The more you use them, the more enjoyable each of these becomes for you.
Very confusing.
This is a 11th standard paper. 11th standard sample paper. I took it from the net only. Okay. I've taken, question papers only I've taken because I really thought, and it is just half mark for each. No, it is really how much you also had to think, no?
At least 3 or 4 times we have to read.
That is why I'm telling you, when your students also, I'm telling you, they should, koncham or concentrate panni, koncham or vaai vittu in the class. What you can do, you can make in examination. Definitely, you cannot make them, open their mouth and read aloud. Okay, but koncha vaai vittu padichomna, then we will know where the mistake is. Okay, only then you will, especially that is the secret of finding out the error. Okay, there is one secret in where you can help your students find the error. Koncha vaai vittu padikkanum. More of the fun, more of the varade, yeah, more of fun and excitement in your life comes from using your senses. That is why we say proper intonation you should read. Okay, when I'm talking, you know, see, when just to read it, more of fun and excitement in your life comes from your senses. Senses open up a whole, you will not even know. When you read it, you read it with appropriate intonation. More of fun and excitement in your life comes from using your senses. Senses open up a world which is full of sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and things to touch. They sharpen your senses, and the more you use them, the more enjoyable each of these becomes for you. If you're reading in this intonation, that is only called appropriate reading. Okay, when you read it with appropriate intonation, you will find out where the mistake is. Okay, this is one other tip where you can give your children, you can encourage your children. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. So tomorrow, again, you know, tomorrow we'll do debate. Okay, for how you are going to approach a debate in your class.